Hey, welcome back to my survival let's play. As you can see here, I've done a little bit more work on the storage. I've set it up a little bit more. I made this a little bit prettier here with the furnaces. But you see, I've been trading with these villagers over here, and they've been kept safe in their little hole over here. But I really need to get them in their final spot, so it's going to be easier for me to just get more emeralds. So I'm going to need a bunch of spruce and dark oak. I'm just going to make a floor of a library is where I'm going to put them. They're going to be in the walls, kind of. Or if I had some honey blocks, they could be like tellers inside the place. That would be interesting. But anyway, let's gather up some resources and get started on that so I can get these guys moved in. The hard part is going to be just boating all these guys in, like from the village way over there and way over there. So it's going to require a lot of boating. But hey, let's get started. Got some spruce and dark oak. Actually, I think I want to put it over here. Been measuring out some spots. Part of the reason why this was cleared out, but I'm thinking somewhere over in here we'll start with probably spruce is going to be the biggest, well, the one that we use the most. So let me see if I can work out where I want the floor. I think here, yeah. Down one block. Yeah, I think this is going to be, so it's pretty big. It goes, oh, I'm going to have to take this down too. But let's get this thing let's just get a big old spruce platform going. Okay. This is a 39 by 41. And I think this is the design I'm going to use down the whole thing here with a little bit of dark oak. This is going to come all the way down this way. Ooh, it's getting dark already. But a little pattern in the corner look nice rather than just a, oopsie, rather than just a, you know, kind of a blank floor. But this will look pretty good. So I'll go ahead and get the rest of this floor, go away, get the rest of this floor filled in. And once we do, oh my goodness. And once we do that, I can move the villagers. I can at least get them up here and kind of have them out of the way. You know, originally my plan for the start of this episode was going to be building up central, the building around what's going to be my storage system. But as I was gathering all the resources and beacon mining, doing all that stuff, I was really, you know, having to go and repair my tools quite a lot. So it just kind of made me realize the big flaw in the system I got going on right now is my villagers. Like I can get books from them, but I'm still kind of weary of them being over there close to the water, because the only thing that could really spawn and hurt them would be drowns. So here I am working on the floor of the library. Alright, well, I got the floor done and a little bit of decoration furniture, like some tables. I'm going to put some carpet on top so it kind of looks like a covered table. But anyway, I'm thinking, even though it's not going to look good, I'm going to put a 2 high wall of netherrack here, and then just dump all the villagers on this floor, and they can all just sit here and stay here and be safe. Now, the reason I'm going to do it out of netherrack is so I can insta-mine it without having the beacon over here, and then I can just let it despawn because who cares about it. So that's what I'm thinking. But for the building itself, which is not going to happen today, I need about 45 stacks of smooth quartz. So that's a lot, and this is all the quartz I have, and this is all the quartz I had, and I made these. So that's all I had on hand. So as you can see, I got a few villagers over here, and I think I mentioned in the last clip I need about 2,000, no, about 40, almost a double chest of smooth quartz. And anyway, I started looking around on the wiki, and these stonemasons, or just masons, they sell that, and I've got so much stone over there. These guys are walking emerald factories. So, what I've got done so far is got the floor in, got the wall put up so they can't get out. This is going to be the floor. It's technically the ceiling and the floor, and the decoration that's going to go up around the side, that's going to be the top of it. And we'll have some type of building on top, but this is quite a big structure. And I've just been boating them in, dropping them off in here, and they've been pathfinding their way up here. So this is coming along nicely, and I brought over a whole bunch of stone to trade, and I got a whole bunch of emeralds from that, a couple bricks. So this is going nicely. I think what I am going to do is what I had in mind first of all, is put them in the wall. They're going to be just one block behind the wall. There'll be a trap door here in front of their workstation with a carpet on top, and then we'll be able to talk through them through this hole here in the wall, and it'll all be quartz. All the walls and everything's going to be quartz. It's going to look good. So I'm just bringing over more and more villagers, and I think this is going to be really good. We get all these villagers in here, I'll be able to, have all the books I need, because that's, I was planning on doing the decoration over there, but, doing all the resource gathering and my tools just kept on almost breaking. So I wanted to make some more tools. So here we are, dealing with villagers. Alright, so I think this is what we're gonna go for. So this will be the wall, obviously without the netherrack. And the villager will be sitting right here with their workstation in front of them with a piece of carpet over top. And that over top. So they won't be able to get out. Be able to trade with them right here. I think that's going to work just fine. Alright, I guess I could go ahead and put the villagers in, I suppose. Once I get the rest of their holding cells done. Yeah, let's see how that goes. I just noticed something. I may have forgotten a part of my plan. So the plan was to get all the villagers I need for enchantments, and maybe a couple more farmers and stonemasons. because, you know, I get the quartz from them and I can trade in the stone and whatnot. But the plan was to just have them all in here, bring in a zombie, let it infect them all. I can fly back to the starter village and grab those 2 potions of weakness, splash potions of weakness that are still left, and then cure them all. Then stick them in the cells. So I'm wondering how. Why are you looking at his thing? I'm wondering how I'm gonna get the zombie to convert them. Like, see, this one would be fine. He could reach him, but like, even if I did that, the zombie could reach him. But the ones with the block in front, I might have to remove that. But even if I removed it, they'd run to the back. So I might have to do a little bit of testing in a creative world to make sure that works. So I'm making more work for myself. And those 2 potions would have splashed all of them if I had them in a group of zombies trying to get me. And I just, went up on a couple blocks and threw a couple potions down, I'd have been fine. So I might have to brew some more. But I have gotten more spider eyes since then. So I'm just making more work for myself. But this is nice. It's coming together. The villagers are nice and safe. Even though this is near the edge, none of these blocks are outside of Mushroom Fields or Mushroom Field Shore. Everything is protected. And once I get the building up around it, which is definitely not going to be anytime soon, I want to get this building done first over top of what's going to be the storage system. I want that done before this. This is going to require an absolute buttload of bookshelves, which, the librarians will trade to me. So that's one reason I want to get, their trades down cheaper, so that maybe this, instead of 9 emeralds for 1 bookshelf, it could be just 1 emerald for 1 bookshelf, and that would go quite a long ways to making this happen, because the emeralds I get from these guys and from the masons, I mean, a lot of it goes like 12, 24 goes straight to that. So, and I need to put his composter back. I put his down, and the other villagers were trying to take it. Where'd it go? There it is. Anyway, I'm rambling on about it, but that's where I'm at. But they're all nice and safe, and I'm happy with it. Just maybe a little bit more work on the converting process, but I don't think it'll be too bad. Well, I found a nice way to move them back. The ones I got in here without their thing in front. Water. Click, turn. Take it back. Well, everybody's in. Everybody's in and happy. They got light back there. Everything is done. Yeah. Whew. It took a little bit, but it weren't as painful as I thought it was going to be. So, same with him when he has no profession. I can just put some blocks in front of here, push him back, and put his block in front of him, and he won't take nobody else's. Ooh, I'm happy with it. Time to sleep. Alright, so this is about as far as I'm going to take this today. Well, in this episode, one thing I had to do with the farmers is the composter was blocking the XP from getting out. So I just put that down a level and a trapdoor up there, and they can't get out. They wouldn't be able to get out if I did this and took this away either, but that just keeps them back there in the back. So I've put the pillars here. They're going to go up and connect to the next floor and make a walkway. Got all the tables and little, reading tables in, and these are going to be pillars. They're going to have bookshelves in between them up to the ceiling. And I got all my librarians back here. Actually, I haven't even told you all my trades. So thorns 2, feather falling 3, silk. I accidentally got 2 silk touches. Sharpness 5, unbreaking 3, mending, and I can also use the frostwalker when I go to gather magma blocks. And then there's the other silk touch. That's the one I've had for a while. And then efficiency 4. So that's basically efficiency 5 for 28. That's really good. Then over here I should have 3 farmers and 2 masons. And they can give me the quartz blocks. And, you know, the farmers with golden carrots. I only have one of them that's been infected and cured. So everything's 1 for him, then the others are the same. So I've got plenty of room to expand here. And I've got a lot of stuff laid out. But I think that's going to be it for the library. The villagers are safe. They're out of the way. They're in their final spot where they need to be. Everything's good. So now I've also done a little extra work. I got all the concrete ready and the terracotta. Let's just go ahead and sleep. I got all the concrete and terracotta ready for building central, building this building here. That should be here. All that 27. It's a little less than that on the concrete. And 22 stacks of cyan terracotta. Whole bunch of stuff ready. And ice, because the ice is going to be used for the windows. Oh, that's over here. I'm going to use the ice for that too. So I think let's get started and start putting down some blocks for this building. It's going to be the first decorative building, you know, aside from the foundation of it, but you know, I wouldn't really count that. So let's just get right into it. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. I'm excited. I don't even know where I got left the stuff at. Let's go. Oh, and now it is 100% done. Oh, isn't it nice? This took some time. Oh, but this is so nice to actually see this done in survival, like for real, for real, for real. And there's a piece of netherrack. Oh, but regardless, I mean, this thing's done. Like, the whole thing's done. The only thing that's left is the redstone on the inside. I really like these ice windows. They're quite nice. And they allow you to see the redstone on the inside when I make it. And this little caution tape up here is meant for, you know, like that's where you drop in. Because I wanted to be able to fly in and out of here instead of just trying to make it through here, which isn't hard. Oh, but look at it. It's done. And it looks so nice. Looks professional. Well, as we end off today's video, I just want to thank you for, hanging out with me for this almost half hour. And I figured we'd do a little bit of shaders at the end. Man, I'm so happy with how this turned out. Like, I knew what it was going to look like. I designed it. I built it in Creative first. And, it looked good there, but this is real. It's really in survival. I made it, and I'm happy with it. There's a couple of andesite walls I gotta fix, but oh, I'm very happy with how this turned out. This is probably the big milestone for me, because really it's, can I do this in survival? Actually do it. And this took 2 shulker boxes of concrete and terracotta, and it took a lot of work. So I just appreciate you hanging out with me, watching the process. And I'll see you in the next episode. Maybe we'll get the redstone in on that one. That's probably what I'm going to have to do, because this is getting to be a pain. So I'll go ahead and we'll get the redstone in next episode. I'm just going to call it here. That's what we're going to do, is get that redstone in. All right, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.